Okay, Google, where's the nearest burn center? That's what I should do. I should just start every question I ask with "Okay, Google," and hope that my voice is hope that you have your computers turned up loud enough that my voice projects to your Google Home if you have one, and it starts responding. Yeah, I think I was just starting my splits bad because there I got the 3.23. So I think today I was just like at the beginning I was just hitting X and the split button at the different times. Or maybe my controller's having latency to the PlayStation. It could, like, since I'm not using a wired controller, it could just be latency between my controller and the PlayStation as far as the splits. To answer your question earlier, Josh. See, like, shit like that. Like, why the fuck did that happen? Because I'm bad. See, like, I don't want to be ending red on Turtle Woods. But whatever. Sweet buns. Many a lovely lass resides in your area. You just gotta choose one. You had to Google Nookie? Does Google even have answers from that far in the past? Also, how you going, Rob? Like to be necromancers to jokes. Despite slowing down in the subworld, I think that was a pretty decent snow-go. Nope. Fucking apparently not. Oh yeah. 2-second gold? Yeah, that was alright. Necromancers are cool. Necromancy in general is cool. The concept behind necromancy is cool. Things they resurrect are probably pretty cool. I would not doubt that. Although, I guess that brings to question what is actually running the resurrected things. Like, if it's pure magic animating the body, then it's probably going to stay pretty cold. Unless magic conducts heat through the body as it's animating it, in which case you have to worry about it getting too hot to become incendiary. But if the magic, like, restarts some vital organs, and then through that just uses minimal space, like puts in a program in the brain after the vital organs are restarted / remade, depending on how long the body's been decomposing, then the body may maintain a normal temperature after it's been revived for a while, or semi-normal. That was kind of a slow hang 8, especially with that fucking crawl at the end. The fact that hang 8 looks fast is only because I died a bunch in the run that is displayed there. It's magic. The magic made the corpse hot. They probably turned to soup. Yeah, that's kind of my thoughts. Have to consult your Necronomicon. Unfortunately, I don't think the Necronomicon is going to talk too much about. I wouldn't imagine the Necronomicon going too much into detail about body function. Kind of, so long as it works, it works. Because isn't the magic of necromancy kind of just guesswork anyways? Like, it's not always an exact science, you just kind of pray a little bit to whatever deity you use for necromancy. Oh, Crash Dash. Totally got it. Well, Rob, the run displayed, if you'll notice, is 10246, which is I deleted all my crash splits because we can start racing Crash 3. Yeah, I will be running Crash 1 and Crash 3 as soon as I fucking get the next PB. I'll start working on the other games. Eventually I'll be running the trilogy I don't know how long I'll run the trilogy. I might just get a good PB in it and be done with it, because that's a long time to fucking be speedrunning. And that's a lot to remember for one segmented run. But watching Crash 3 speedruns are forever ruined for you? Oh, I'm sorry, Voltress. Why is that? Found a section relating to reanimation and thought it was on something, but then it mentioned spirits instead of magic. Turned back to the cover and it's a goddamn Haitian voodoo Bible. Local library has duped me again. Yeah, Rob. I am well aware that I'll hate myself for running Crash 1, but I'm not gonna worry about like competing in Crash 1 the way that I'm kind of trying to compete in Crash 2 and Crash 3. I'm just gonna shoot for like 1 hour 30 minutes in Crash 1, give or take. Hopefully give just a little bit, but if I get sub 130 consistently, then that'll be good enough to run the trilogy. And that's kind of just the main thing, is I want to run Crash 2, Crash 3, and the trilogy. And I don't really care if I have a shite Crash 1 time. Maybe even one is worse than platformers to reach full status. Being used to time trials and having a few good levels in Crash 3. Kinda hard watching other people and trying not to backseat what they do. Oh, I feel you on that. Ultras. Agree with Josh, but you'd never say that publicly. Sometimes try to nudge the speedrunning community in a direction when a level has improvements that's easy to happen, like boulders in Crash 1. That went well with Cameron. Yeah, I haven't watched much of Cameron's runs. I do follow him, and I've like lurked for a little bit, but he streams when I'm at work, mostly. Unfortunately, I'm pretty much just like a casual speedrunner. Like, even at my most competitive, I don't think my gaming skills will ever be good enough to be a top competitor in a game. Oh no. Okay. Well, that almost went really terribly, but it worked out a little bit. What am I doing? I know that I can save time there, but I haven't practiced it. I consistently forget that that's safe place to fucking just go. Come on, Crash. Work with me here, man. Sure would have liked to get that level 2 Aku Aku, but I don't need it. Man. I guess getting level 2 Aku Aku doesn't matter going into air crash since I'm gonna die anyways. I think Crash 1 is a fun game. In the NST, the dev times were fun, didn't have speed tech to worry about, it was all cycles based and execution. You like that? Yeah. I don't know. I enjoy having tech to showcase, I guess. Insanity. Yeah. Ooh, I barely made that. Wrath of Cortex graphics, laughable. I think I have Wrath of Cortex still. Janky as fuck, and it was just the devs trying to kill you, but great nonetheless. The devs are out for murder. Sounds like you're describing Crash 1. Only thing you remember about Wrath Cortex was the terrible load times. Dude, even NST, all of the games in NST have terrible load times. Did y'all play Stormy Ascent? I think if I'm understanding what I've like heard recently, when the Insane trilogy was first released, you could get Twinsanity for free, but that's no longer the case. I'm not sure really, or Stormy Ascent for free, but I don't think that's the case, or I know that's not the case any longer. If that ever was, I'm not sure I want to spend $2 on it. Like $2 for a level. Seems like a fucking rip. So it was like 4-minute load times for Wrath? Maybe. Fucking might have been. Loading for effects too hard. Hey, Bloody Paws. Oh, did you like just get a live notification? Because if so, that sucks. But as you can see, we're not that far into the run, if it makes you feel any better. Dude, Twitch notifications have just been ass recently, period. Like, I have push notifications turned on, but because I leave the Twitch desktop app running on my computer when I'm not streaming, like, I never get live notifications. Like, not fucking once. Because, like, we notified the desktop app. He knows. I'm like, nah, bitch, that's why I'm always watching from, like, desktop and mobile. Because when I'm at work, I can't get fucking live notifications. Or I can't get my laptop. And without live notifications, I don't know when to throw somebody on my phone, plug it in, and start lurking. Fucking A, come on, Flame.
Don't be a stingy git, it's $2.
Appreciate it, Rob, with the $2. Is that for text to speech? Because it's only it's only supposed to be $1 US, but I don't know what the Oz dollar fucking I can't think of the word right now. I want to say translation. I know that's not it. Conversion? I think conversion's it. I don't know what the conversion from the US to Oz is exactly, other than like it's a lot. Oh, it's $2 for Stormy Ascent. Oh, yeah, you're right. I'll get it. You got me. I'll get it. I'll fucking purchase it tonight and I'll start playing it for you, Rob. Thank you, Bloody Paws. Stingy Git? I knew what he meant. Isn't... I thought Git was like common slang over in the UK, Voltress. Or am I just like mistaken on that? Fucking A, are you kidding? Can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that twice. I forgot how to level. What is Crash Bandicoot? How do you do a crash? Is Stormy Ascent as difficult as it's supposed to be? Because if it is, like, I'm already really bad at Crash 1. So if it's as hard as it's supposed to be, then I'll probably play it before I start practicing runs of the game. That way it gives the full effect of what a bad player would do, rather than somebody who's versed in the game. I should have gone. There's so much time there. Oh my god, I fucking wasted Aku Aku. God damn it. It is just dosing the fact someone used it in text to speech. Found it funny? Oh, okay. Alright, come on Joe and Mo, be kind to me. It's pretty hard to get like 3 hours trying to run it with just the default like 4 lives or whatever. Okay, maybe not 3 hours, but yeah, it's hard. Alright, I will... I've only watched like the trailer, I haven't seen anyone play it. So, I'll pick it up tonight and probably tomorrow I'll play it. I'll play it before I start doing Crash 2 runs, and depending on how long it actually takes me, will depend on whether I run Crash 2 or if I just fucking play something else for the rest of my stream. Or if it's like super rage inducing, I'll probably just like... If it takes me long enough and it's like super rage inducing for me, then I might just fucking end the stream after I beat it. Dude, 1 level? How can 1 level be that bad though? Fucking A, come on Joe. Well, Voltress, you're in luck because I suck. Need any... Wait, hold on. Need any Pokeballs to capture some gameplay? That might be more effective than a capture card. My biggest fear, to be perfectly honest, because this has happened to me before, my biggest fear is that my capture card will freeze in the middle of a PB run. Like, I'll be like on spaced out and I'll be like 3 minutes ahead of my PB, and then the capture card will just freeze on like a loading screen, and I'll end up nulling the run because my capture card is dicks. Fuck. Hey Cameron, appreciate the good luck. How are you doing? Actually, we were just talking about you earlier, because I've been trying to lurk in your stream as much as I can, but you stream like while I'm at work, so it makes it very difficult to actually watch you. Haven't streamed much past couple of days, taking a small break. I don't blame you. Dude, I work 40 hours a week and I stream 40 hours a week, at least. It's fucking brutal. Every time you don't grab the CP straight into the mine. Yep. Fucking, yeah. That's the problem, like, plant food I normally don't need the checkpoints. I only grab checkpoints that are in the middle of fucking dash routing in Hang 8. I only grab like 1 checkpoint in Pack Attack and the other fucking flying level. Can't remember the name. There's just some levels where I'm far more confident than others. at that checkpoint though, because I do dumb shit all the fucking time. I can make it past this guy, but I'm bad. Boy, a level 3 Aku Aku sure would have been nice right now. I don't actually know if it's faster to go through this or to keep Aku Aku. I'm just gonna pretend it's faster to keep him and pick up level 3 at this point. Whether that's true or not. For anyone looking for capture cards, stay away from Hopage. They suck ass. Not even like enjoyable booty, just crap. Dude, that sucks. Thinking about doing 2 and 3 more often soon. That'd be cool. I'm still on the fence as to whether or not I want to do OG. Like, part of me really wants to do the OG as well, but and I think I should have the games. Like, it's not like I'd have to go pick them up, and I have access to a PS2. I just don't have it. So I mean, it's an option, but I'm not sure how many games I want to be actively running, especially because I've been told that fucking strats change for the OGs, and I don't know much about OG runs. I am keen to do the death abuse. Sorry. I am keen to do the death abuse run in Crash 2 because I do like glitches. Like, they're certainly not for everybody, but I like glitch runs. I think they're fun. Is 2 the one where you have to do zigzag? I thought it was OG 1 that the zigzag was important. Not touch Crash since the last time you streamed it. It's about 3 weeks ago. OG 2 would be fun. Haven't touched it in a long time. Done everything the game has to offer. Yeah, I feel that, especially if you're speedrunning a game. Like, once you feel like you've gotten everything out of the game that you were looking for, you're fucking done with it. Not nearly as bad as Crash 1, you only need to zigzag a lot. Unless you're top level. Oh, I think that was like maybe mistyped, or I'm just misunderstanding. You only need to zigzag a lot if you're on the top level is what you're saying. Which I would not be shooting for. I'm not worried about it. I just want to have a semi-respectable time. I'm so bad at diagonal jumping on these narrow platforms that you can fall off of. So I'm okay with losing a bit of time by taking safe strats on some of those sections. And case anybody was like, why didn't you just jump to the right side of that guy? Because I will invariably fall off the edge. I'm gonna call that a good road to ruin. Platinums are pretty easy in all the games, to be honest. Not for me. I'm fucking time trials. I'm bad at time trials. That is what she meant. Okay. Yeah, fucking. I would just like to get my Crash 2 run sorted out and get it more consistent. Like, I am not displeased with my time at all. In fact, I think for only having run the game for like 2 or 3 weeks, my time is pretty good, but can always be better. That was close. I deserve that. Can I hit any more mines? Stay tuned to fucking find out. The answer is probably yes. Oh god, I don't know why I jumped there. Shit, that's worse than hitting mine. I was on a pretty decent pace for myself too. Whatever. Lose a little bit of time, ain't no big thing. Or game time. Apparently I did really poorly on these splits that I have. Funny, remember your first death in NST? It was Insanity Beach's first pit possible. Damn. Your mom was there? Dude. I'm not gonna lie. So, for the sake of the speedrun, I'm kinda glad that you can just quit out. But the beaches, I actually think the beach is kind of fun. It's super easy, and it's just really chill. I think it's kind of fun. So I almost wish that the beach was a mandatory part of the speedrun, just because I enjoy playing it. But I'm also glad it's not, because any time that you can knock out is a good time. Fuck me, I did that really poorly. Whatever. Better to have a slow tiny and get him in one cycle, or one life, than to die. I'll try, Josh. I actually can't remove my splits from the screen, so they're always going to be in like the corner of my sight. Oh, well, actually, there's one thing I can do. I can move them behind the chat bot. Damn it. No, are you kidding me? Okay, I can make this work. No, I can't. Are you fucking kidding me? Tiny, you piece of shit. Okay. Whatever. It was slow, but it was one shot. Alright, there we go. Rip Polar Bear. Polar Bear Lives Matter. Yeah. I actually have been meaning to make a, exclamation point PLM command. Or actually, can you make a command start off of the, pound sign? Because if you can, I totally would. Because PLM is like no joke. Polar Bear Lives Matter, but in a speed run. That's actually one of the first strats that I've or one of the more risky strats that I've been taking is giving up the PLM. Need to finish doing the number 2. Alright. I hope you have fun with that. The number 2 is not the worst thing you could be doing. It's a bit too much over mute. Couldn't handle. I'm confused. I tried skipping this guy using like a dash method under him, but every time I did it, like he would get destroyed and then still burn me up because I'm bad and I didn't practice it very much. Fucking A. None of that's what I wanted. This is like one of my worst jumps in the game too. I don't know why I have so much trouble with that jump. Like, nearly every time I have Aku Aku, I try and do it from like the right side rather than the left side, and I always miss it. And it irks me because I know better. Like, I know how to do that jump, and I just ignorantly keep doing it the way that doesn't work for me. I also have a lot of deaths attributed to this area because for some reason I like jumping into nitro boxes or running past this as I spin into it, or dying to those guys. I die to those guys pretty regularly. But I've had like PLM into here with like 10 lives, and then fucking died to these circling bitches. Oh, fucking A. He didn't... Man. Oh god, I've done psyched myself out now. Everything is fine. Just gonna wait. Better to beat it than to die again. Plus, you never know when you need the lives. That moment when the stream catches up after buffering, so you enter the level and instantly halfway through. Think that should be on the PC at this rate? It might be. Ah, so you can't make a command start off of the pound sign. That sucks. I've practiced faster strats for this level, but I haven't practiced them enough to feel confident in running them. That was not one of them. I believe it or not, I've never practiced that before in my life. I just did it. Super cool though. Fucking hate the bees. The bees in this one don't bother me so much. When it shoves like 5,000 bees down your dick and behaving though, man, is that ass. Fortunately, I didn't really lose any time there because I was going to wait on that other cycle anyways. I almost got it. I hit ground or hit belly flop, and he didn't do it. Not sure about Onkbot. It. Oh well, part of the issue, Voltress, is you're doing PML and it should be PLM. Because Onkbot switched to Streamlabs bot, and Streamlabs doesn't have any limiting on scripting. I don't have the know-how, but somebody with enough code knowledge, well, I guess I don't know the extent of what the scripting actually affects in the bot, but you should be able to write a script that would let the bot run non-exclamation point commands as though they were, right? Or am I completely off base there and just don't know what I'm talking about? Because that's also possible. Are you kidding me? I should have taken the safe strat. I'm gonna just take the safe strat. Like, I've made that jump 100 times, but when it matters, that jump is like the Avatar. When I needed it most, it vanished from the world. Fucking A. Well, shit. I haven't really practiced this enough to feel comfortable doing it with one Aqua off the mask. So here goes nothing. Nailed it. like turtles and bandicoots. I'm not gonna lie. Pog Machamp, my dude. Thank you. I'm not gonna lie. I would be keen to hang out with some bandicoots after playing this game. Unfortunately, I'm not sure they're quite as agile as the one that I've been getting used to. Bandicoots are bastards. Are they about as equivalently cool as hedgehogs are to Sonic? Because that dude like runs fast and eats chili dogs and like he was super cool, but I don't think real hedgehogs are nearly as cool as he is. I've been practicing a faster way to get through that, but save that for later. It's also like only marginally faster, like tenths of a second faster, so. God damn it, no. I've been practicing jumping to the next platform to save a little bit of time there, but not worth it. Even despite losing Aku Aku and having to go back, I saved time over dying, so that was a pretty good ruination in my opinion. Crash Bandicoot emotes with the G. Alright, see you when you get back, Wiltress. They're far less cool than a hedgehog. Damn. All they do is dig holes and tear up gardens. So what if you build them their own garden to dig up? And just let them tear that shit up. Are bandicoots social creatures? Josh, give me lessons in your marsupials. I'm not gonna lie. This is a legit question. Like, answer Bandicoot questions if you know the answer, or don't. Like, that doesn't really matter. But this is an actual question that I've been curious on. Because you've become semi-known on the internet, and everybody who knows you knows you're Australian, have you become more educated than you used to be in your local wildlife to appease the questions of random strangers from out of country that are too lazy to Google the answers? Or were you already pretty knowledgeable on that sort of thing just as a matter of pride? Because I don't know how knowledgeable you actually are, but from what I can remember, pretty much every question I've asked you had an answer for. And it was a good enough answer that I didn't bother fact checking it because it seemed right. I practiced skipping this, but it didn't go very well for me. I also haven't really watched this far into a run to know that if they generally skip that at the higher tiers or not. Damn it, that's not what I meant to do. you? I thought I dashed. Or slid first. Well, they aren't pets. No, you already took interest in our fauna. Oh, okay. Welcome back, Wiltress. On the fucking desktop. So you're staying up now? Mesa is correct though, bandicoots are assholes. People who have had to deal with bandicoots generally don't like them very much. That sucks. I mean, I've seen pictures of bandicoots. Like I know what they actually look like. So it makes sense that they're just burrowing madmen that fuck shit up. But it sucks because I think they're kind of cute, but they're also not a problem for me. Oh god, I started really early, or like really far left on the platform. I missed a bunch of hits that I should have got on the number 2 blaster. Burrowing madmen that fuck shit up is amazing. Is that the most accurate description of them that you've received from somebody who hasn't had to deal with them? Twitch is both your entertainment and socialization with others. It's not. Twitch is not all of my socialization with others, but it is a huge majority of it these days. That's not enough hits. I'm gonna have to jump. Whatever. Better safe than sorry. Better to lose a few seconds than to have to do it twice. Never personally had to deal with them, so because you don't operate a farm. Yeah, that's true. You could operate a farm though. Oh god, that's not at all what I meant. Didn't study agriculture or horticulture. Horticulture. Yeah. I've never had a level 3 master here. Well, that's not what I intended. I actually did hit the fucking slide button, but apparently for fuck all reason. And then apparently the fucking iframes, or apparently that lasts a lot longer than I expected it to. not worth it. Well, that's not at all what I intended, but we'll fucking take it, I guess. I could have made that. I had so much time there. Oh no. Boy, I tell you what, that really grinds my gears. These guys are bullshit in my opinion, but my opinion doesn't count. Only one death on piston it away. That's pretty good. New strat, get masks for this level? Yeah, masks are awesome in that level. Fucking apparently. I've never made it through behaving with 2 masks. Like, I've gone into behaving with 2 masks, and I always lose them before I get out. So I've never had them to start this, start the final warp, but I know that it's the faster way. I knew that beforehand. I just have never been successful in pulling it off. If I could have saved my mask rather than taking damage and got that level 3 after the checkpoint, that would have saved a bunch of time too. So, things to think about. Well, I normally don't get that checkpoint, so I guess it's a good thing I did. I don't know why I had so much height there. I think that's the only checkpoint I normally get in this level. Oh no. Come on, Flame, don't be dumb. Should have picked that up because I fucking died here last time, but I think Night Flight's probably my favorite level in the game, next to Ruination. I don't know why. Well, I know why Ruination is one of my favorite levels, and I know that a lot of people don't care as much for it, but the beginning section of Ruination at least the way I do it, which there's probably a faster way to do it, but the way I do it, it's a lot of fun. It's just like super solid platforming, and it's like almost like it's 2D platforming, except you're going forward. It's like the most fair section in that whole level, but pack attack, pack attack. Why for art thou? My gosh. I kind of actually want to slow down there and keep out the walker. That's not what I intended. It's not how any of that was supposed to go. Whatever. That was by far not my best time on the level, but I did it in one shot, so. You're back, and you got emotes. Dude, emotes are great. By the way, Stan, any luck with the capture card? When you see others using your emotes along with you. Yeah, Voltris. I don't think that I will, like, change the entire like, I'm not gonna change the premise of the emote, but I'm gonna change my emote a little bit. I mean, I don't know. It makes sense to people that hang around and watch me play, like, RPG style games or anything with like a semi-open world, but outside of that it doesn't make much sense. The name of the emote is what gives it meaning, but I'll have to change the name when I re-upload it. This level would be cool to have fucking masks on. Yo. skill. Thank you for whatever you did. I don't have the wherewithal to look over right now. Oh, thank you for the host skill. I appreciate it. Just take the slow strats. Slow is safe, and safe is fast. You're a naughty boy only at midnight. More like all the time. It's midnight somewhere. True, it's always 5 o'clock. I should go get a beer. If I soft locked the game there, I'd have been so pissed. Oh, fuck me, come on. Don't make dumb mistakes. I'm probably like the only person in the world that still needs to practice this fucking boss fight just so that I don't do something dumb in it. Like that. What am I fucking... God damn it. Damn it. So close to the sub 1 hour.